What up, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of my new podcast, Fandom Xplored. My name is Yaz, aka Freitech on most of the social media things, and this is the very first episode of Fandom Xplored. Oh boy, I'm excited. In this podcast, I invite over some friends to talk about all kinds of fandoms, hobbies, or whatever fun thing I can think of. And for today, I thought I'd start with something easy. Well, at least I thought it would be easy. This episode, I invite over my good friend Calaan from SNC Cosplay to talk about one of my favorite fandoms, pro wrestling. Oh yeah! So get ready, grab a beer, and enjoy as I try to explain professional wrestling to Calaan. First of all,
First of
Get-
all,
get yourself a beer.
I already have my.
Okay.
Uh,
So, if I were to ask, how would you introduce yourself? How would you introduce yourself?
how would I introduce myself? Well, I would introduce myself as a lovely person.
Oh, you know that's a fucking lie.
Yeah, it is. Hi, I'm a complete degenerate. My handle on Instagram and other socials is SNC Cosplay, which stands for social and casual cosplay. And most of my in-game names are Calaan. So if you ever look for me, please don't. I'm weird. You can find me that way.
I thought it was Skittles and cookies.
No, I changed it. I changed it regularly.
Sarcasm and cosplay, right?
No, sarcasm and casual cosplay, because with a lot of socials, SNC was just already taken, so I had to figure something out with that, because I can't be sarcasm and cosplay. That's weird. So since I'm a casual fuck and I don't really care, just be sarcasm and casual cosplay.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
At least one of us is.
Mm.
Okay, well, yeah, I am excited as well. I just, it's a topic I don't know anything about, and I'm really biased towards because I don't really like it. So
That's the whole thing. That's the whole point. I just need somebody to explore this with me.
Nay, do you know how this fucking quarantine is so bad? I hate it.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how is your quarantine going?
It's great.
Oh boy. No, yeah, because getting stuck in like quarantines made me create this whole podcast thing. So I'm like, what should I do? Create a podcast. That'll be fun. You know, the best part of this is
No.
there is so much wrestling. This is not going to be done in one take.
Ah, for fuck's sakes, man! This is unfair. This is unusual and cruel punishment. This is not fair.
Well, you can at least now watch almost naked sweaty men. So I don't see what the problem is.
I have no answer for that. Okay, well, let's start the shenanigans off.
Yes.
I have my beer and some other strong liquor to get me through the night. So.
Yeah, as I like to say, grab a beer, but grab a drink or some other sustenance is great as well. Do you have any idea what we're gonna do today?
I have no idea what we're gonna do. You're gonna make me watch shit, and I have to comment on that shit, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and introduce you to wrestling and what I like about wrestling.
well, that's gonna be a hoot.
Well, it's gonna be entertaining for me at least.
At least one of us is enjoying this. Great.
Well, okay, do you have to complain? There's like lots of sweaty men in there, so.
Yeah, but I mean, if I wanted to watch sweaty men, I would just watch straight up porn.
Yeah, that's free, right? So.
Yeah,
But in porn, they do not fight. So.
yeah, but they fight. They fight with their hips.
Vigorously.
Yeah. I still don't. I thought it was bad Broadway.
Basically, it is bad Broadway. If you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's, it was people hugging and they were like, yeah, let's make some soft corn porn out of this live. Let's do this
Well,
and make money out of it.
the softcore porn was mostly in the 90s, though.
Yeah, and the image I see right now is not like a man
that's a
with hair hanging.
that was basically the end of the 90s. I think this was in 2000, so it's
Still
long
though,
hair,
so
long hair, sweaty men.
so yes. I don't know.
Do you even know the rules about wrestling, or
It's hugging until someone chokes out, right?
what? No, well, basically, yeah, that makes sense.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at me go. What the fuck is wrestling again?
God dang it. Wrestling, it's a it's a staged fight, basically. It's not the outcome is predetermined, but still the things that happen inside the ring are pretty real. People break their necks and shit.
So,
but yeah, you get the you have to pin the other person. You have the referee count to 3, and then you win. And then you can win championships and all that kind of stuff.
But how can you win championships if the games are rigged?
It's predetermined who wins.
But how are those championships then?
Well, don't question it, okay?
I'm here to question everything.
It's true, though. It's true. In the beginning, nobody actually understood that these things are rigged. Everybody thought wrestling was real. So
how can they? Okay.
Yeah, well, really, this were all back in the carnival days. They went to the carnival, they challenged people, and they actually fucking wrestled them and squeezed the fun life out of them.
And nobody was like, "Hey, man, this acting is so
No.
fucking bad."
The thing is, there's actual, real, legit wrestling that they did on the carnivals, that they invited people to try and beat the champion, and the champion would just wring the shit out of them, get them into a real wrestling holds. But when they had to fight together or each other, they were like, "Yeah, well, you cannot beat the shit out of each other every night, so we're gonna
Some people pay extra.
do this our own way, so that we don't get hurt." You know what I mean?
So wait. Okay, so let me get this straight. It's a sport, and there are championships, yes?
Well,
but everything is predetermined.
Yeah.
So how the fuck does that work?
Well, not everything is predetermined. As in, everything that happens in the ring, only the end, for the most part, is determined.
To be fair, what I've seen, just snippets of wrestling, I think everything should be predetermined because the acting is really bad.
Oh no, that's the problem is with the acting. What you see nowadays is that they hired writers and they gave scripts to the wrestlers, and they have to memorize the script and talk that. But some of these writers come from TV shows and they're corny as fuck. So it's sometimes really horrible, but sometimes it's really good if the characters, or if the actors, or in this case the wrestlers, get to be themselves and put some real feeling in there. You get some really good stuff.
Okay,
and that's the good stuff. But there's
yeah,
for that snippet of good stuff, there's so many horrible stuff.
Okay.
And we're gonna enjoy that.
Yes, lovely, great.
Did you know I almost got into wrestling?
No, why would you do that to yourself? I have like a little bit of respect for you, but that is all gone right now.
Oh wow, thanks. I even became a referee for like a few.
Yeah, but a referee's different.
How's that different?
Because you don't have to be like a total fool in the ring being weird.
The referee is even worse. He's wearing like nice shoes and pants and is getting thrown around by the wrestlers.
Why?
Because he's in on it. He's in on it.
What is this savage thing you're telling me about? This cannot be real.
Wrestling is cool. Just trust me.
Yes, okay. I love how you defend it so strongly. It really makes me feel like you also think it's really, really cool.
Basically, it is.
Right.
I think it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's watch some.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever heard of Hulk Hogan?
Who?
Hulk Hogan, you know him?
Is that the man who is also weirdly spray tanned with a huge mustache?
Oh yes, yes,
And
yes.
his hair is so white that you think something went wrong with the coloring?
Oh, here, there he is.
What's wrong with why is he balding?
Yes, he was balding when he was like 20, I think.
I mean, he's wearing this weird outfit. He could have just worn a wig as
Oh.
well.
Don't worry about the outfit. He's gonna rip it off soon anyway.
Of course, I'm gonna worry about that. I'm gonna worry about that as well.
Oh, look at him, Andre the Giant.
Why are they wearing spandex?
Oh, this is so cool.
I'm so happy none of you can see my face right now because I'm just.
It hasn't even started yet. Look, it's tearing it off. See? Yeah.
Yay.
Man, I was like 6 when I saw this. Look at that mustache.
He looks like, oh man, he looks like someone who kills people in their basement.
He looks like a biker.
Oh, he's a serial killer.
Oh, look at Andre.
Why are they standing like that?
Because they're
Are they gonna hug?
yeah, they're gonna intimidate each
Are
other.
they gonna kiss?
No. Well, I don't think so.
Yes, this is very very interesting.
I know. Let's skip ahead a bit.
Why did he let him pick him up like that? What is?
Yeah, that's how people thought it would go in a fight. I don't know. This is more nostalgia for me than.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll skip ahead. Yeah, he's hulking up.
What is? I think you can make an excellent drinking game
Yeah, sure.
of wrestling. Every time someone overacts, you need to take a shot, and you will be drunk in no time.
Whoa! That's illegal.
Like there we go. But
What's so funny? It's a bear hug. Are you squeezing the life out of him?
no, he isn't.
Oh,
There's absolutely no tension in those muscles.
nobody
What?
knows that. Look, oh, there you go.
What? What is this?
It's extreme hugging.
What am I watching? Is that even? Okay, I had enough of this. Can we watch something else?
Yeah, okay. This was
Bad.
I was 3. God dang.
Yeah, okay.
3-year-olds.
Okay, so I can believe like a 3-year-old can believe this, but I cannot understand why those legal adults over there are like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with those people?
This was the shit. I can still remember my grandpa had the DVD or the VHS of this WrestleMania.
Here you kids, we're talking about VHS right now.
VHS, yes. And I watched it so many times it became all staticky and oh man. This guy. Oh, Macho Man is so cool.
So what was that?
Macho Man is when you have Hulk Hogan, the guy we just saw, he's like the top guy in that company. He's the one everybody likes. And Macho
Why?
Man, I don't know, he was just really popular. I
Why?
don't know why. Hey, it was the
Why?
it was the 80s. I don't know. Stop
Oh
asking
yeah, people
stupid
were
questions.
doing. Why is that? I just don't know. But yeah, people were doing drugs. So okay.
Yeah, Macho Man was the well, not the underdog, but he was the second most popular, I think. Well, next to
Okay.
the Ultimate Warrior, but Macho Man eventually they teamed up. That's his real life wife standing next to him.
She's looking at him like, honey, please. Look at her face.
Oh shit! His tag team partner's Hulk Hogan. Yes.
Is he gonna rip off his weird shirt again?
I guess he will.
Hey, look, he's wearing a bandana to hide his bald spots.
He ripped off his shirt.
Well, that's a surprise.
Between you and me, will unite us as one being. The handshake of the madness and the mania together will formally be felt and around the world.
Yeah, do a handshake.
This is a very important handshake.
Shaking of the mega powers, brother.
Anyway, so far I'm not impressed.
So far, you're not impressed? What? There's so much wrestling. I just don't know. So much I can show you. Oh, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. He's pretty good. His name is Edge. And
you keep saying they're pretty good, but I haven't seen anything yet.
yeah, true. Because most of the stuff is so horrible.
I just see it as well.
Yeah, well, there's some really good though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this. This is a match where they have to climb a ladder and grab the belt from the top. You see them?
Why doesn't he get the bigger ladder?
Those are questions everybody is asking.
Well, of course he's losing his fucking balance.
The ladder is being taken away. Oh, look at this.
Why is the one in the purple pants pretending to be in pain as well? Be
Well,
like a cool guy and stand up. Yeah! But no, he's like,
Yeah!
oh no! I'm
it's called selling moves, basically.
How is that selling a move?
Well,
You just jumped at a guy and just pretended to have pain.
well, it's still pretty high, though, and the floorboards are made of wood. Then you have to remember they've been doing this for like 20 minutes.
So?
Yeah, that's pretty tiring. Ever been in a fight?
I usually start them, but I never finish them.
Yeah, I know. No, it's really taxing on you. You get really tired real soon, and
okay, so
you have to make it seem
why...
believable, yeah.
Okay, so they had to climb a ladder to get the belts, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Who thought of that? What has that to do with wrestling?
Yeah, that's a different type of match, basically. You have
it's an obstacle course. It's like Takashi's Castle.
They actually had some of that, yeah, in NXT. No, the thing is, there's different stipulations to matches. You have the normal match where basically they have to pin the other guy's shoulders on the mat for three counts.
And the other one is to pretend to be a handyman and climb a ladder.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the other there could be several. There's getting a briefcase. There's a no disqualification match. There's a battle royal. Oh, battle royal is pretty cool to show you.
No.
This is pretty cool. You can see guys fighting.
This is not fighting.
Oh, whoa, it's still real to me. Damn it.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just do the retirement thing I wanted to show you.
A lot of people think that the WWE doesn't hurt. That what we do, maybe it's done with smoke and mirrors, and I wish that were true. But anybody in that locker room, anybody who has ever stepped foot in here, laced up a pair of boots, they know that's not the case.
The night before, he just defended his world title.
How can you defend a world title if the matches are set?
By beating the other person in a scripted match.
Okay, excellent.
Shut up.
As long as we have that, straight.
It was really cool.
Yes. In a scripted match. Excellent. Lovely.
I passed
yeah,
he's tests and all of those things.
He was always a big fan of wrestling.
But the WWE wanted me to go get more tests.
You can see he's just a big fan of it as well later in the videos.
Showed that I have to retire.
Well,
I mean, trust me, it's not my choice. The doctors have told me that I got no choice.
People actually died,
they found out
in the ring.
I'm not going to end up in a wheelchair.
Do people die when they are killed?
Yeah, people die when they are killed, yes.
Okay, excellent.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, he's crying. Poor baby.
It's really sad, man, because he's actually a very big fan, and this is what he loved.
Yeah, well, okay. Again, I mean, it's a fun activity,
Hmm.
a hobby. It's nice, but
A hobby. It's his job. He makes millions. But yeah, you were talking about acting. This is pretty damn real.
but isn't he the guy that retired and came back like 400 times?
No, he came back though. Just this year.
Right. I can't believe like people will be and wrestlers will be sad if they get injured. I mean, they do weird shit like jumping off ladders to grab a belt. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's true.
But it's a risk they want to take.
True.
So
yeah, it's a risk. That's part of the job.
I mean, I do believe the stunts they're doing are real, and and I think that is impressive. But
You don't have to believe they're real; they are real.
yeah.
Yeah. Semantics. I get it.
Semantics. No, but I was trying to say that I find it pretty damn impressive what they're doing and like lifting each other up and stuff because I know how heavy a human body is.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, what? And but in such a sport there are always risks, and that is a thing that they, I think, accepted by doing and playing these parts that they have.
Yeah, I get that. But yeah, that retirement was like almost 10 years ago. So a few months ago, or this happened. Let me pause it for a while. In the Royal Rumble, the two men start in the fight, and every, I think, few minutes, 2 minutes, a new fighter joins the fight, and they get eliminated when they get thrown over the top rope. The last one in the ring wins, and he gets another title shot at WrestleMania.
Who thinks of these fights?
I don't know.
It's like a fucking Mary Sue idea.
Yeah. Basically, the strongest survive.
A bad fan fiction idea. Like, okay, let's have these main characters fighting against each other with this weird battle royale. What?
Yeah. No, you have a good point, because wrestlers could be seen as superheroes, right? Or things. Superheroes out of comics. They have their own superpower or their own moves, and they can tell lots of storylines in fights like this. They don't have superpowers, but they're larger than life,
So you don't see this, but I'm looking at the screen really, really, really confused.
What's going on?
No, what you're saying. Like superpowers and stories, and like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, they don't actually have shit. Some of them do.
Get out.
No, I haven't even talked about The Undertaker yet.
What? He walks around with a shovel? Please don't say yes.
Yes.
Well, wow, if walking around with a shovel gives you a superpower, like, damn.
No, let me explain. He's actually a dead man, or an undead guy.
Undead people don't exist.
And his brother is a demon.
Demons don't exist.
Well,
damn it. Listen to what you are saying, please. Superpowers, and a man calls the Undertaker that walks around with a fucking shovel, and apparently
he doesn't walk around with a shovel anymore. It's better than Jake the Snake, who carries around a snake.
Oh, Jake the Snake carries around a snake? Well, who'd have thought?
Well, not in his pants, in the giant sack.
But anyway, I'm talking about someone called Jake the Snake with a snake, the Undertaker with the shovel that apparently he's a demon.
No, his brother is a demon.
Listen to yourself.
It's a TV show, just like any TV show. or a storybook or a comic book. Okay, but let's get back to Edge, right? So there's this Royal Rumble thing, and
Yeah,
the
okay.
countdown has already started.
Who's it gonna be?
You think you know me?
No way. Oh my!
You gotta be kidding me.
It's been 9 long years. Edge, who retired in 2011 after triple fusion neck surgery. Edge with a spear.
How long you say, Cole? 9 years. Edge looked great.
You know, I think there should be a rule with the drinking game that every time someone uses the ropes, you take a shot as well.
No, you're gonna kill people with that.
Yes, excellent. So overacting and uses rope in any way or form.
Anyway, oh my god, you're gonna give people alcohol poisoning.
Good. Can I just have respect for what these guys are doing physically, but just not like wrestling?
Well, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
So, but you like the physical part, as in the fights and
No, I don't like that. I said I respect that what they do because it's really, really hard.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
What don't you like?
How it looks, how fake it is, how scripted it is.
I don't know. Have you ever watched something that's so bad that's good?
Yeah, you.
Thanks. No, but I don't know. You get strangely invested if you watch a couple of these things, and you get invested in the characters. You know, you want to see what they do. And there's a few, not everybody, because
No, I don't.
well, Edge, for instance, right? You've seen that he retired and he came back, and now it's like, oh man, I want to see what he does next. You know, because he has still some old friends there, and he might fight them or do some crazy shit. You want to see him succeed.
Nah. Nah. So I'm done watching videos.
No, I'm a bit disappointed. I'm thinking about other stuff that I can show you that might change your mind.
Yeah.
Not
No.
gonna happen. Well, good for you. This is part one of many.
What? This isn't cruel and unusual punishment.
That's what you said at the start of this.
It's so cringy. I don't think I could ever like it. I still think it's impressive what they do, but it's they're climbing ladders and jumping for a freaking belt that hangs from a string.
Steel cable.
They play a game where they have to throw each other over a rope.
It's not a game. It's an actual match. It's the Royal Rumble. Damn it!
It's not a match if the winner is set in stone.
It's not set in stone.
So what do you call scripted?
Well, stuff can happen, because especially in a Royal Rumble, people get thrown over the rope or they fall out, and then they have to restart the match or something. Oh wait, there's a clip.
Oh no!
There's a clip of that.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No!
Shit. That wasn't supposed to happen, and Batista's like, "Oh shit, what do we do now?"
They smacked on the floor like the pieces of meat they are.
Yeah, get back in there. Do it again. We don't know what to do. Oh yeah. The boss comes out. The boss of the company, this guy.
Wait. Why is he wearing a pants that doesn't even cover his underpants?
Look at him, and now he's gonna rip both his quads. There you go. He cannot stand anymore. This is the weirdest stuff ever.
He's just sitting there like a doll.
Yeah, well, both of his quads are torn, so he cannot stand.
Well, he's old. He shouldn't do things like that. That's dumb.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeet! But why are they yeeting each other over the rope? I asked, confused.
No, because they don't know what to do.
Well, whoa. Instead of like waiting and being proper adults for this decision, they just never mind.
Yeah, he won.
Whoa, that's a freaking surprise. Yay.
Yeah, and that's something you don't script, right? Or they did. You don't know.
So my opinion hasn't changed.
Nope, not one bit.
Nope.
But I have another idea. I got this. Yeah. Yeah, this
No,
is
you
for
don't.
Yes, I do. Gonna
In the end, it turned out he didn't got it.
we're gonna watch documentaries.
What?
Wrestling documentaries. So you're gonna know
What?
the insides and the outsides of wrestling.
Mm,
Don't worry, it's not gonna be today.
yay.
Yay, safe.
Watching documentaries isn't gonna make me like it.
Yeah, well, that's a challenge I'm willing to take.
Well, I'm glad you want to. I can understand why people find it enjoyable. I mean, people like drama and fake things.
Oh, I haven't even shown you the 90s stuff. Like,
Don't.
there were lingerie matches and
Don't!
shit was weird. The 90s were weird.
You're weird.
Yeah, apparently for liking wrestling, but it's fine.
Well, the thing is, and I think that is the part what will always keep me from really getting into wrestling, even if I wanted to, the fact that some parts look so fake and a lot of punches don't even land, or you can really see that, and I'm like,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
that really gets, at least it gets me out of this whole immersive idea of getting into the sport, the story, the characters, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is with that, I really like it when they make it look real. You know, the better the guy is, the better his stuff that he does looks real. So, and then you get less annoyed by it. Like, oh man, he's making it look pretty cool. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of these gimmicks and these games they try to set up, and the belts on a string, ladders. I'm like, that's just dumb.
But those are the coolest matches. They have chairs and ladders.
And shovels.
No. Yeah, well, yeah. And the guy
Yeah.
had a snake, and some guy had a parrot.
What is he called? Jimmy the Parrot? If you tell me I'm right, I'm quitting this right now.
No, his name was Coco Beware. Yeah. That was in the 80s though, so it's allowed. It's allowed. In the 80s, had all that was kind of weird gimmicks. So there was a garbage guy or a IRS. IRS was a
Man in a suit and briefcase.
Yeah, he was. It was a tax collector. God damn.
And what his thingy was, and your taxes will be collected.
Well, basically.
They're being so weird when they have holding the mic and wearing the costume. I'm like, man,
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
the
get
weird.
into this.
That's the weirdest part I had to get into as well, or well, had to get into. That I still think is weird. Is that every time they want to talk or say something, they have to grab the mic. I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah, and they suddenly they're already strutting around like peacocks anyway, but they may being like extra, like really like putting those feathers out. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
okay.
The worst part is they don't actually get to tell which character they are playing. They get assigned a character, I think.
I think wrestling is weird, and not just because of the wrestling, but how everything is set up.
Yep.
It's just
It's a really weird
who
world.
thought of this? I do honestly believe right now that there were a bunch of drunk CAOs sitting at a table and they were like, you know what's a good idea? This is a fucking good idea. And everyone was like, yeah.
You know, you've never seen wrestling. You've seen the boss of the company once when he tore his quads, but it's exactly how it goes. Yep.
I hate this.
Yeah, it's just as you said.
Yeah, but I like the bits where things go more smoothly, that you don't see that it's fake and
Mhm.
and then they have to make it weird again, and I'm like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
out.
The Japanese wrestling style is really hard hitting, so and all their punches really connect and all their kicks connect, and they make it look like it really hurts.
Yeah, but I think the reason for that is that Japan has, healthcare.
Yeah, basically, I guess. But what they have in Japan, they're also really weird matches. There's
It's
a
Japan. I'm not surprised.
there's a guy who wrestled a blow up doll or the Invisible Man. I'm like,
Oh, so she do know how I feel.
yeah, I get it. I get it, of course. Everybody sees wrestling and is like, yeah, it's not real, but I'm invested. I've been spending. I was like 6 or something.
Yeah, with Coco Beware.
Yeah, I've seen that, and the Undertaker and Jake the Snake and Jake the Snake Roberts. Man, that guy was cool.
He has a snake.
Yeah, he made the snake bite Macho Man. It was really it was disturbing.
I think it's really sad for the snake.
That's true. You don't want to know what happened with the snakes.
I do not. Don't tell me. I don't like wrestling already. Well, what I didn't expect was that I started to find what they do quite impressive, but that also makes me more annoyed at how tacky everything is.
I'm gonna have to declare that I'm not a victor this time.
No, you're not.
I did not get you to like wrestling.
You never will.
But at least you experienced some. We explored some. Yeah.
Yes. I did not enjoy it.
Well, we tried. So the socials, where can we follow you again?
I'm mainly on Instagram, and that is on SNC_cos. There will be links in the descriptions of my amazing socials. Don't expect too much of this. Thank you. And well, that was really fun. And watch next time to see me suffer more through wrestling. Yay.
Oh yes, you will. We haven't even started yet.
What? How is this not even
This
getting
was only
started?
the introduction. I hope you're getting ready for next time.
I need to get more beer.
What up, everybody? Thank you for listening to the very first episode of Fandom Xplored. I hope you had a great time. I at least had a great time recording this and showing Calaan some horrible wrestling. If you have some more topics that you want discussed or explored, just give it a comment in the comment section, whatever you want. I hope you had a great time listening to this podcast. Give us a like and subscribe if you want, and we'll be back with some more pro wrestling or different topics at different time with some different friends. Thank you very much for listening. Till the next time. Howdo!